Kotaro, sorry for being late. My name is Kosuke Saiki, 31 years old. I work as a system engineer at an IT company. And this is my son, Kotaro. He's 5 years old and absolutely adorable.
Kotaro's father, I'd like to contact your wife regarding next month's sleepover, but I haven't been able to reach her by phone.
I'm sorry about that. I'll let my wife know. What is the content of the message?
We've also mentioned it in the letter from the daycare, but we're asking for help with preparations and cleanup.
My wife Marina, who's the same age as me, graduated from a prestigious university and was once Miss Campus. She worked briskly at a major trading company, and to me, who was working quietly in front of a computer, she seemed to shine brilliantly. When I asked her out and she said yes, I felt like I was on top of the world. We got married at 25, and a year later, Kotaro was born. Thank you for the meal, it was delicious. Oh, you ate it all clean, good job, Kotaro. Marina often had to work late due to her job, and there were many times she didn't come home until late at night because of business meetings and dinners. On the other hand, my company was somewhat flexible, so naturally the housework and taking care of Kotaro fell to me. When work got busy, I managed to get by with the help of daycare and babysitters.
Kotaro's sleepover preparations? You have more time than I do, so you should do it.
Marina, who came home around midnight, said this with a look of annoyance.
I'll say it now. What's most important to me is my job. I've always dreamed of working globally. It's my life. I don't want to be held back by a child.
I see. I don't mind being the one to take on that role, but Marina's words were far too irresponsible for a mother. At that moment, the faint hope I had for her shattered, and I felt my emotions grow cold. A few days later, I had a meeting with a client and was walking through the city with a junior colleague. He's Kazuma Machida, 29 years old. Though his manner is a bit casual, he's known for being precise and fast at work, a capable man.
Psych-san, how about we grab drinks somewhere around here?
I'd love to, but I have to head home soon. I've got my son with the babysitter.
You're a good dad who really cares about your kid. Well then, see you. Great job today.
As I was looking around to catch a taxi, what? I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw Marina leaning seductively on another man. The two of them, unsteady on their feet, were heading into a hotel. She said she'd be working late into the night tonight. After that, I immediately started preparing. And 2 weeks later...
What is it? If it's a talk, can you hurry up? I'm tired, I want to sleep.
After putting Kotaro to bed, I faced Marina and silently handed her an envelope.
What's this?
Inside the envelope were photos of Marina's affair, taken by a detective agency. The man was a 35-year-old named Gomi. Apparently, he's Marina's direct superior, and he's married.
So what?
I thought she'd be a bit shaken, but Marina's response was just that one word. It's as if she wanted to say she did nothing wrong. Brazenly defiant.
If you want a divorce, then go ahead. Marrying you and having a child was all a mistake.
Don't you dare say something like that about Kotaro, even as a joke. We're getting a divorce. I'll be raising Kotaro.
Do as you like.
And the next day, Marina left the house. She didn't even say goodbye to Kotaro. After that, I called out the man she was cheating with, Gomi. Please don't worry, I'll pay the alimony as requested. He quickly admitted to the affair, and as a section chief at a major trading company, he didn't seem to have any money problems. I demanded alimony from both Marina and Gomi, and formally submitted the divorce papers. Also, Marina seemed to have no attachment to Kotaro, as she didn't want to see him after the divorce. With mutual consent, we created a contract stating that Marina would not meet with Kotaro without my consent. The tension that had been holding me together suddenly snapped, and I spent a few days in a daze. Maybe I was at fault too. I'm sorry, Kotaro. If I'd been more dependable, maybe this wouldn't have happened. And no, this isn't the time to cry. I have to protect Kotaro. I'll definitely make Kotaro happy. With that resolve, I motivated myself to push forward. 6 months later, I quit my job, considering the balance between housework and raising Kotaro. I became a freelance system engineer, working from home. Fortunately, companies I'd worked with in the past reached out to me, so I never struggled to find work. Oh no, it's already this late. I've got to go grocery shopping and pick up Kotaro. I had declined the babysitter, so it was more hectic than I'd imagined. While I was spending more time with Kotaro, every day was a rush of work, housework, and childcare. It's impossible to do everything perfectly. I need to find a way to manage. By the way, my parents have already passed away, so I have no one to rely on. Now, I fully understand the difficulty of juggling work, housework, and childcare. One day, Machida came to my house with a bottle of my favorite wine. We toasted secretly after Kotaro went to bed, and Machida brought up an interesting topic.
Saiki-san, how about starting a business with me? I'll make sure it won't reduce the time you can spend with your child.
You can't be serious.
I'm serious. Working from home limits the kinds of job you can take on, and it's a waste of your skills, Saiki-san.
Indeed, incorporating the business would allow us to secure funding and gain social credibility, enabling us to take on much larger projects. And with Machida, who's known for his work performance, I had no concerns about her technical capabilities.
I know it's a big decision, but could you give it some thought?
Alright, I'll think over it seriously and get back to you. I had always planned to incorporate the business eventually. I wanted to be able to earn more money for Kotaro's sake. But I was already busy enough as it was. I worry that trying to juggle a startup, housework, and childcare might lead to everything being half-baked.
I heard through the grapevine that you quit your job. What are you doing now?
A few days later, while out for a meeting with a client, I happened to run into Marina in the city. It's none of your business. We're strangers now, remember?
Let me guess. You quit your job to focus on your child? How ridiculous. I'm so glad I divorced you. I'm starting a business with him. Unlike you with a kid, I'm free to live my life however I want. I'm the happiest I've ever been. So please, don't get in my way.
Dad, you don't seem okay. I'm fine. You're so kind, Kotaro. Even as I returned Kotaro's smile, Marina's word from earlier kept bothering me. I want to start a business, but this desire to do it now is likely driven by my own ambition. As someone with a family, I can't just prioritize my own desires. I was about to give up when... You know, Dad, I have fun being with you. But when you look sad, it makes me sad too. Kotaro. Kotaro's words gently wrapped around my heart. It felt like he had sensed my hesitation. If my holding back makes Kotaro sad, then maybe I should just do my best in every way possible. With newfound motivation from Kotaro, I called Machida first thing the next morning. 6 months later, Machida and I established IT Link, a company that designs and develops systems for corporate clients. Since it was just the two of us at first, we used my home as the office. However, because my workload increased, I took Kotaro's words to heart and started using a house cleaning service during the day to balance family and work. Also, thanks to some large clients Machida had secured, we landed several big projects, and a year and a half later, we rented an office and started hiring new employees. As the years passed, by the time Kotaro turned 10, our company was widely recognized as a promising startup. Despite some ups and downs, we managed to secure significant funding and continue to grow. I started going to the office only on Mondays and Thursdays, working from home most of the time, and...
Wow, the view is amazing, no matter how many times I see it.
Due to work-related reasons, we moved the company, and as a result, Kotaro and I relocated to a high-rise apartment near the new office. Now, the three of us, Kotaro, Machida, and I, were visiting the cafe on the top floor, which was a common area in the building. I'm so happy to spend time with Dad and Kazuma-san.
I'm happy too, getting to spend time with you and the boss.
Since the new office was close to our place, Machida often visited our home. As a result, Kotaro and Machida had become close, almost like brothers despite the age gap. Even so, Kotaro still looks like an angel with his adorable face and personality. I know I'm being a doting father, but as I watch the two of them...
Sorry for the wait, Saiki-san, Kotaro-kun.
Ritsuko Saotome, who helps with housework, greeted us. Ritsuko-san was assigned to us after we moved. It hasn't been long, but she's been very helpful. Since I got home early today, even though it's Thursday, I suggested that Ritsuko-san join us for some tea instead of doing the housework.
I believe this is our first time meeting. I'm Ritsuko Saotome, and I work in housekeeping.
Oh yes, nice to meet you. I'm Kazuma Machida, and I work with Saiki-san. Oh, but you really are as beautiful as they said you were.
Hey, Kazuma-kun, I just remembered. I need help with my homework. Please, come with me right now. Interrupting Machida, Kotaro's eyes welled up like a puppy's. There's no way Machida could resist that charm. Dad, you stay here. We can't leave Ritsuko-san alone, right? And so, Ritsuko-san and I were left alone.
Thank you for being so considerate.
Oh no, it's always a pleasure talking with you, Ritsuko-san. Sorry. She's incredibly talented, and her work is always quick. Yet, she's thorough in everything she does. Her cooking is warm and delicious, and she even helps Kotaro with his homework. This is bad. I'm starting to notice her. I'm a 36-year-old with a child. She's 26. I mentally shook my head to clear away any distracting thoughts. Ritsuko-san ordered an iced lemon tea. After the tea arrived and we had talked for a while, she suddenly murmured,
I always think that you and Kotaro-kun are such a wonderful parent-child duo, always looking out for each other. I don't have any close relatives, so I hope I can get to know you both better.
I'd like to get to know you better too, Ritsuko-san. I haven't asked him, but I'm sure Kotaro feels the same way. As a result, the three of us, Ritsuko-san, Kotaro, and I, started spending even more time together. A month later, Kotaro and I were at the department store. We were there to buy a birthday present for Ritsuko-san, to thank her for all she's done for us.
What kind of item are you looking for?
When I turned around to get advice from the sales assistant, who had asked if we needed help. Wait, Marina? There stood Marina, dressed in a department store uniform. It seems she was in charge of this section. I knew somewhat about what happened to her business, but I never imagined she'd be working here.
Kosuke? Wait, does that mean this child is my son?
As Marina said this and moved closer to Kotaro, I instinctively pulled him behind me.
Hey, at least let me see his face.
Kotaro, let's go. Okay. We walked away from the sales floor. Marina tried to follow us, but it seemed her superior noticed her, and I saw her getting scolded out of the corner of my eye. So that's how it is. 3 weeks later, on a Thursday, Marina made her move when I wasn't around. She had been waiting for Kotaro in front of her building when he returned from school.
Welcome home, Kotaro. Remember me from the department store? It's your mom. I was so worried about you that I followed you. And what do I see? You're living in this high-rise. Your dad really worked hard. I'm so proud. Kotaro, from now on, I'll be living with you, so you won't have to be lonely anymore. You want to live with your mom again, right? Let's all be a happy family again. Mom's a great cook. I'll make you the best omurice ever.
Marina continues talking to herself despite Kotaro's lack of reaction. Then...
Kotaro-kun.
Ritsuko-san stepped between them, glaring sharply at Marina.
Excuse me, but you're Saiki-san's ex-wife, right? What do you want with his child?
Who are you? You're not involved, so stay out of this.
I am involved. I'm a housekeeper, and I'm responsible for Kotaro-kun while Saiki-san is away. I've heard a bit about the situation. Isn't it inappropriate to come see him while Saiki-san isn't here?
Huh? I'm his mother. What's wrong with seeing my child?
I heard you agreed, when you divorced Saiki-san, that you wouldn't see Kotaro-kun without his consent. Did you inform Saiki-san that you were coming to see Kotaro-kun today?
That's...
Of course, I hadn't received any such contact. Marina looked away, clearly embarrassed.
Anyway, this is a family matter. You should keep out of it. Kotaro, let's go home.
Just as Marina reached out to Kotaro again, it happened.
I won't allow anyone to harm a child. Or should I call the police right now?
Ritsuko grabbed Marina's arm. Marina tried to shake it off, but the grip was unyielding, and her face failed. Ritsuko-san, let her go.
Kotaro-kun.
Kotaro, yes, I know you're worried about me.
Kotaro, with an angelic expression, looks up at Ritsuko. Marina probably thought her son was showing concern for her. But instead... That old woman doesn't matter to my life, but I don't want you to do something like this, Ritsuko-san. Your hands aren't meant to grab some trash like her, right?
Old? I'm your mother, you know. We're blood related.
So what? I've never once cared about being blood related. I certainly love my dad, but that's because I know he loves me. It's not because we're blood related. Besides, there are people who care for me deeply, even though we're not blood related. Ritsuko-san is like a mother to me, always so kind and warm. Kazuma-kun is like an older brother, always playing with me and listening to my worries. That's why I want to repay these 3 people someday. What kind of relationship do you want to have with me? Just because we're blood related?
Like I said, I want to support you and your dad as family. I even said I'd make you omurice. That's how I'd like to help.
You know, you've been babbling on, but you haven't apologized once. Don't you feel bad about not seeing me even once in 5 years? There's no way I'm letting such a shallow, worthless woman near my dad. Just go home, lady.
Huh? Don't you dare, you little brat. What's with that attitude? I gave birth to you, so the least you could do is show me some gratitude. Saiki must have spoiled you rotten. A brat like you? I don't need you. Ugh, what a failure.
What? How dare you say that?
Ritsuko covers Kotaro's ears. Marina sneers at this, and just then...
Kosuke!
On my way here after receiving a call from Ritsuko-san, I heard Marina's voice, and before I knew it, I had slapped her. Kotaro, I'm sorry for scaring you. You did well. Ritsuko-san, can I ask you to take care of Kotaro?
Yes.
After saying that, I waited for them to enter the building. Once I couldn't hear their footsteps, I continued talking. I know why you're here. This was about a year ago. Gomi suddenly showed up at her old office, begging for a meeting. The receptionist said someone named Gomi is making a fuss at the front desk. What's going on?
Saiki-san! No! Saiki CEO! Please, I'm begging you, do business with us!
Apparently, the advertising agency Marina and Gomi started wasn't doing well. Even without personal feelings, they weren't a company I wanted to do business with, so I, of course, declined. A few months later, I heard from Machida that they had gone bankrupt.
That's right. He was garbage, just like his name implies. I dumped him, so now I'm twice divorced. Kosuke, I wasn't myself back then. I'm really sorry. Let's start over from scratch, okay?
Don't be ridiculous. If you were truly sorry, you wouldn't have said such terrible things to Kotaro. Just leave.
That was... I just lost my temper for a moment. I'm sorry about that too, so please.
Do you even remember what you said to me back then? You said marrying me and having a child was all a mistake, didn't you?
That was...
How selfish can you be? You're just saying whatever you think will get you my money. It makes me sick. I have no intention of getting back together with you. Don't ever show your face in front of us again.
This can't be.
Turning my back on the dejected Marina, I headed into the building. After that, Marina, desperate for money to continue enjoying her life, started going after men at the department store. However, after relentlessly pursuing the family of an exclusive client, it escalated into a huge complaint. It almost cost the store a significant amount of business, and as a result, Marina was fired.
That woman. She doesn't even have enough savings for a decent settlement.
By the way, Marina didn't have much in savings to begin with, as she was paying alimony to Gomi's ex-wife. Now she's completely broke. Her parents have disowned her, so she won't be able to live lavishly for quite some time. Meanwhile, Gomi, having run out of savings, desperately tried to reconcile with his ex-wife, but of course, she wasn't interested.
Who do you think you're messing with? You're not just messing with the daughter of a high-ranking family, but also the niece of the boss.
Gomi, trying to mooch off a wealthy woman, ended up targeting someone connected to the Yakuza. The last I heard, he was surrounded by scary-looking men, but that's none of my concern.
Ah!
Meanwhile, we were celebrating Ritsuko-san's birthday. Come on, Dad, sit next to Ritsuko-san. You're a couple now, so don't be shy. The confession was successful, and we're now a newly dating couple.
Well, I'm just glad the boss and Ritsuko-san are finally together. Kotaro had been asking me for advice on this for a while.
Apparently, Kotaro had been secretly working behind the scenes to help us get closer. Even though he's my son, I can't help but feel a bit worried about how clever he is. When I glanced at Kotaro, he flashed me a bright, beaming smile. I want to work hard to protect this smile with everyone's help. Family isn't just about blood ties. If your hearts are connected, then you're already family. With these people by my side, I know I can overcome any obstacle. And I made a vow in my heart to cherish these warm-hearted people for the rest of my life.
My name's Tenma Kaguyama. I love DIY projects, and most of the furniture in my room was made by me.
Wow, you made this bookshelf? That's amazing.
I've been living a happy life since I started dating my girlfriend, Kiyomi Kanesu.
How's the job hunt? You want to work at an architecture firm?
Yeah, I want to be an interior designer. I'll work hard to find a job.
Good luck!
A few months later, I finally found a job at an architecture firm. I thought things were going well.
Sorry, I want to break up.
Wait, why?
Because our dates have become lousy since you switched jobs. You're getting paid less, right?
I was a salesman at a furniture store before, so I got paid commission. Now, I got paid a regular salary plus some overtime. It was true that my pay went down.
I went out with you because you seemed rich, but I don't see a future with you now. Just a broke guy going after his dreams. There's no merit for me in going out with someone like that, right?
The unexpected truth. I thought she was rooting for me, so I couldn't say anything from shock. Okay, let's break up. I know that salary is important when it comes to the future, but her words were so terrible I didn't care. I accepted the breakup. 2 years later, I was getting close to my coworker, Karen Tatsumi.
Kaguyama-san, thank you for helping me make the cabinets today.
She also enjoyed DIY projects, and she often asks me to make furniture with her. We worked on a project at her house, and she was treating me out as a thank you. Recently, she's been asking me to do this a lot on weekends. It's like we're on a date. I had become hesitant with romance since Kiyomi dumped me, but being with Tatsumi-san felt comfortable.
You said you were thinking about going independent, but how is it?
I'm slowly getting things ready. I'm glad I became an interior designer, but working for a company came with a lot of rules. I wanted to work more freely with clients, so I was working towards becoming independent.
Let me help you. I'll go wherever you go.
What? I don't know if I'll succeed, so you don't have to throw away your position as a stable employee. My ex called me a broke guy chasing after his dreams.
What? I know that you'll succeed. Your sense of design is outstanding. And you're bad at schedule and budget management, right? I'll support there and you can just use your sense of design. It'll definitely work. Don't worry about paying me for a while. I want to do this.
I'm happy to hear that. Thank you. If you do come with me, I'll pay you for sure. The two of us started preparing for the next step. A year later, we were independent interior designers. A few months into it, I couldn't pay her much, but now I could.
The last client. They really loved the layout you came up with. There's that great taste and presentation skill.
I was able to do that because you had a thorough meeting with them. I'm so lucky I get to work with you. Tatsumi-san had come with me with no hesitation. I was always grateful because I knew that I got here today because of her support. There was one more person who supported me. Hey Karen, Kaguyama. I'm glad I ran into you.
Oni-chan, what's up?
This is her older brother, Takumi. He works for a major home building company. I had talked to him a lot before going independent. I got 2 tickets to the aquarium for my boss. Want to use them? Here, I don't have anyone to go on a date with right now. I thought you two could use the tickets. Can I take up your sister's private time as well, though?
I don't mind. I like spending time with you.
Honestly, ever since we started working together, I had some feelings for her. So, when I heard her say things like that, it made my heart flutter. Okay, let's make time to go then. A while later, we went on our aquarium date. I gave you a hard time, but thank you for staying by my side. As a business owner, I want to make the company bigger and pay you back. But I also want to support you in your personal life too. Will you go out with me?
Of course.
A year later, I became 30. I was seriously thinking about marrying Karen. My company's growth was thanks to Karen. I'm succeeding now as an interior designer. I've gotten a lot of clients. My clientele ranges from individuals to expensive restaurants. I've been paying Karen back, but it's not enough. I want to spend the rest of my life with her. I had made my decision. I decided to propose, so I went to a jewelry shop to get a ring. When I got there...
Tenma?
Kiyomi. 5 years after breaking up, I ran into my ex. I didn't know she worked here.
What are you doing here? This shop is not for poor people.
I wasn't told that when I made a reservation. Can I get another person to help me?
No matter who it is, there's nothing here we can show you. I'll tell you since you don't seem to know, but we only have fine jewelry. Nothing you can buy with your salary. I believe it's best you go somewhere else before you embarrass yourself.
I guess I couldn't have shopped here when I was with you. Even if I were broke, I don't think she can speak to a customer like this. I remained speechless. Another employee came after noticing us.
Kanesu-san, what are you doing to this customer?
Saiki-san? He's a friend.
It doesn't matter if you know him. You always cause trouble. I told you not to mix personal matters with your work. Kaguyama-sama made a reservation. Kicking him out is unbelievably rude.
I'm sorry.
Kiyomi bowed her head. She left to go work in the office.
I'm so sorry, Kaguyama-sama. It's been a while since you came and we were rude.
It's okay. I didn't see her last time. It surprised me. I had come to this jewelry shop with Karen before and had a necklace made. Saeki-san had taken care of us then. I had a good impression of her.
She just came to us a few weeks ago. We sincerely apologize for this.
What? Tenma came here before?
I heard that you are looking for an engagement ring. We'll need a few days to prepare it. When would you like it completed by?
About 2 months would be good. I told her when I was planning to propose and where. I found this place through my job, so I get some perks, but it's a popular restaurant, so I can't do any other days.
Oh, you're proposing at that nice restaurant? How lovely. I'm jealous of your girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Proposing at a nice restaurant? Tenma got rich?
I was focused on my conversation with Saeki-san and didn't notice someone listening in from the shadows. A few days later, Takumi had called Karen and I out. Am I gonna get dumped soon? I guess he got a girlfriend recently, but she's been standoffish and won't meet with him.
Hey, it hasn't happened, so don't cry. Sorry, Tenma, to make you deal with this too.
He's your brother. This is nothing. Hey, don't flirt with each other. Give me attention. This guy's acting like a baby all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm a baby. Practice for when you have a kid.
Okay, baby. Here comes the airplane.
She's into it? After some fuss, Takumi was off to dreamland.
He has quite the resume, but his self-esteem is so low. That's how people get him. I met his new girlfriend, and I don't really like her, honestly.
Takumi had a high salary, but he was not confident and always lonely. Many women try to get close to him to use him. He's so much more capable and reliable than he thinks. Takumi worked for a home building company, so he knew a lot of people in interior design and wallpapers. This place is known for chic designs. This place has a lot of natural type wallpapers. Thanks to him, I was able to make deals with clients I had never known about. Thank you for everything. It's nothing. I'll do anything for the man looking after my sister. Talk to me anytime. I can only hope for Takumi's happiness. Even if he breaks up with his girlfriend, let's find someone good for him. Takumi did a lot for me, so I want to pay him back.
Yeah. Tenma, thank you for thinking about my brother.
Meanwhile, Kiyomi was researching online.
Tenma Kaguyama. Tenma Kaguyama. Oh, there it is. He went independent. Wait, he's worked with a bunch of famous companies. He must be making a lot of money. I think he wants to propose to someone, but if she leaves, I'm sure he'll want to get back with me. It's not like Tenma wanted to break up. I know he still loves me. How should I make up with him?
Time passed, and it was the day of my proposal. I'm nervous. Kiyomi didn't bother me on the day I picked up my ring. Saeki-san had made it so I could pick it up when Kiyomi wasn't working. Thankfully, this day had come with no problems.
Tenma! Last time... What?
The problem in question appeared before me, but Kiyomi seemed weird. She went pale when she saw Karen. I looked over at her.
Do you know her?
My ex. I ran into her the other day.
Huh? Okay.
Karen walked over to Kiyomi.
A long time no see, Kiyomi. I saw my brother the other day and he was pretty sad.
So...
Kiyomi was much more shaken than when Saeki-san had yelled at her. Wait, Takumi was sad. Does that mean...
Yes, Kiyomi-san is my brother's girlfriend.
I was in shock. Karen continued.
So, what does my brother's girlfriend want with my boyfriend?
So...
I think I know, though.
I didn't know you were the girlfriend Takumi was talking about. What do you want? When I went to your shop, did you hear my conversation with Saeki-san? You thought I would be here and came to bother me?
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you, so I made the effort to come here.
I didn't ask you to. That's too far. I have nothing to say to you.
Don't talk like that.
Don't come near Tenma.
What? I'm just talking to him.
So you were the ex that called him a broke guy chasing his dreams. You probably came to get back with him, huh? Because you found out how successful he is. And you left my brother to go kiss up to some other guy. You betrayed my brother.
Ha! Acting all high and mighty. I bet you're with Tenma for his money too.
I guess Kiyomi gave up on her act. She sneered.
What's wrong with switching over to a rich man? Your brother got betrayed because your brother sucks. His personality is whatever. Of course, you're gonna leave that if you find someone with more money. His sister seems like a penny pincher too, so I guess you're like a backup?
Shut up! I shouted, and Kiyomi fell silent. I wasn't successful from the start. Since I became independent, there were a lot of problems I couldn't solve on my own. Kara and Takumi were the ones that supported me and helped me get over those obstacles. Don't insult the people who saved me. Also, do you really think I would get back with you now? I could never trust a person that only comes to me when I'm doing well. Get over yourself. Never show your face to me again.
What? I would never date someone like you.
Kiyomi left upset. Ugh, this sucks. Sorry, Karen. I planned all this for the proposal. I scratched my head, and Karen came up to me.
Thank you. I could tell you really care about me and my brother. There's no reason for you to feel sad. You have something to tell me, right? I want to hear it.
Karen! Before I tell you how my proposal went, let me tell you about Kiyomi. A few days later, Kiyomi was dumped by Takumi. Even though I don't have confidence, I decided to believe in myself. Goodbye.
Takumi! Takumi! Why? Why did this happen? If this is how it is, I'll date a rich guy no matter what.
A few months after she made that vow, things took a terrible turn.
Hey, is there a Kiyomi Kanesu here?
One day, a woman came into the jewelry shop. Kiyomi rushed to hide in the back, but the woman noticed and approached her.
You? What are you doing going after someone's fiancé?
Kiyomi went out with a customer, but turns out he was dating and engaged to this woman. Kiyomi knew he had a fiancé and went after him for his money.
I don't know what you're talking about. Don't play dumb. I have pictures. Pictures? Why? How?
I told her. I saw you walking with her fiancé.
Takumi? Why?
She's my coworker. Also, her fiancé is the head of a client company, so I knew him. You're quick to trick people. I took pictures so you couldn't lie. The woman saw the pictures and hired a private investigator. Her fiancé's cheating was revealed. Small world.
That's terrible. We loved each other.
Shut up.
Yikes.
Takumi's expression was colder than ever. I just wanted to help out a coworker. I had no confidence and was always passive. I learned the importance of having your own values. Thank you for giving me a reason to change, you nasty woman. Kanes-kun, what are you doing? Our employee caused so much trouble. We sincerely apologize. The store owner came rushing out. Things were settled for the moment. After that, Kiyomi and the cheating man had to pay alimony. Also,
What do you mean fired?
of course you are! You did all that! Your work ethic was questionable to begin with. Kiyomi had been mean to pretty customers and been pushy to sales for commission. This was the last straw, and she was fired. After that, Kiyomi hasn't changed. She's been trying to marry rich, but hasn't been successful.
What do you mean I have the right to choose? What's wrong with me? Everyone keeps insulting me.
If she doesn't recognize her faults, Kiyomi will never get a good partner. Okay, back to my proposal day. Even when we are old, I want to walk with you, hand in hand. I'll make you happy. Karen Tatsumi, will you marry me?
Of course! Tenma Kaguyama, I will make you happy too. Let's always have each other's back.
Of course. Let's make a bunch of memories together as we spend our lives together. If you're calculated when you talk to people, you'll never build deep relationships. I think what's important is caring and understanding, and how much you can relate to someone. I want to remember that, so I can go through hardships, grow, and share happiness with someone by my side.